home-court advantage. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in the one spot.
Well, Zach Randolph enjoying the best years of his career and most sustained success in Memphis. A tricky choice for him this offseason, deciding whether to opt out of the final year of his contract or to become a free agent.
6 to shoot. Green kicks to Lee. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, solid defense. They forced a tough shot, but he knocked it down.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green bangs home the trifecta. And Memphis opting to re-sign Zach Randolph this offseason. Nice to see him back in a Grizzlies uniform.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. It seems like he and that city are a terrific match. Grit and grind, Zebo doing his work on the glass and from the low block either side. And that duo of him and Gasol, that's one of the more entertaining big men pairs in the league.
Formidable, you're right.
Yep.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Curry against Conley. On the wing, Green. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
First team foul.
Well, Marc Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to a team when he's gone. I mean, the Grizzlies were nowhere near as imposing when he was sidelined by injury.
And for Marc Gasol, last season, a grade 2 MCL sprain. No surgery required, but he did miss 20 games while recovering, and Memphis struggled during his absence.
Allen gets to Green.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Iguodala left side. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
The drive by Green. Nobody near Allen. Misses off the right iron. Curry against Conley. They double-team Curry. Out to Thompson. Green with a screen on Conley. And it's Golden State with another. And last season for Marc Gasol, a bit of a downturn with his numbers.
Yeah, his rebounding fell off a bit, as did his shooting percentages. We'll see how he bounces back this season.
Puts it up from 12. And that one's good.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
.115 left in the first quarter. Now the feed to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Allen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Allen. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson dishes to Green. Pass to Iguodala. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Bogut. That one goes. Counted. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Golden State also making some changes. Lee's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. And stolen by Udrih. Here's Kufis. Lee outside. Shot, high post. And he gets the bucket. Lee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too. People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Holiday in the 2-guard spot. Livingston kicks to Lee. Good D by Lee. And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. So now he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid, and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Shooting for Memphis.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
The Grizzlies were never picked to be a powerhouse in the West last year, but boy, you've got to give that team and that organization an awful lot of credit because they clearly were a team that nobody out West wanted to play.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Well, it's Memphis's defense and ability to hang tough in close games that makes him such an unattractive opponent to many teams in the West.
He feeds it to Livingston. Barnes. Here's Lee. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And Memphis went 29 and 23 against the West last year. Clark, in every game seemed to be a close one.
And even when you beat Memphis, Kevin, you feel like you may have you don't feel like you lost, but you know you've really earned the victory because they grind you so hard, and they typically don't beat themselves. It's clearly one of the toughest teams in the West.
Stolen by Carter. Lee kicks to Udoh. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Tries again. Lure can't hit. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Both teams changing it up here. Allen against Thompson. Pass to Green. Iguodala's drive. Great D that time from Green.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit. Andre Iguodala, a free agent going into last season. He showed a lot of patience, even letting more lucrative offers lapse as he held out for the slim chance that the Warriors could clear the space to sign him.
Curry kicks to Thompson. It's tipped. And Zach Randolph the bucket on the assist by Conley. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green kicks to Conley. Back to Green. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And another basket for Memphis. And here we go with Steph Curry. Again, Golden State.